Hi, it's Gordon with week 8 of 2012, a year with Mya-Moe Unscripted, and this week's subject is our database. Because we don't hire things out, it's just Shar and Aaron and I and a couple of shop helpers, and we're building about 300 instruments a year, we have to keep very careful track of our owners and our instruments and the configurations. And the way we do that is with a database on our Macintosh. We use Filemaker Pro. Some of that data, the customer and financial data, is stored locally, but all of the instrument data is actually in an SQL database that is at our web hosting provider so that our website can get direct access to that data. And we manipulate that data through the same Filemaker Pro front end, so it's an external database. I love this technology and I love the way it works and the fact that customers can see that data and we can get at it anywhere in the world. I'm going to demonstrate it here for you in a second, but if you've got questions, there's just way more than I can address in a 5-minute or 6-minute video. So if you've got questions, email me. We love to talk about the technology. In a later segment, we'll talk about Dreamweaver and PHP and JavaScript programming. But let me go on and just demonstrate for you how the database works. Thanks. So here I am on my MacBook Air, and I'm in FileMaker Pro, which is what we use as our database. Some data, the customer data and financial data, is stored locally, but all the instrument data is out on the website. And it's the same data that you're looking at here locally, and they're connected in real time. So here's what I think of as our main screen in the database, and we designed this ourselves for this business, but this shows you all of the relevant instrument data. You've got the customer name. In this case, I'm showing Char's Snowflake, her Soprano Tradition. The start date, the end date, the price of it, the model and size, the wood, bindings, pickup, tuners, strings, inlay, all that is shown on this page. And when we get an order, that we enter it onto this page. When we send out emails, they are scripts that are done over here from this page. So when we get an order, we just send out a confirmation and so forth. When we're ready to ship it, we just hit the today's UPS and it automatically sends an email to UPS and generates the shipping label. Also from the database, I can go, I'm going to do another layout here, I can go and show you what we take to the shop. And this is the same data just presented in a different format. We print this out and it accompanies the instrument throughout the shop. So we build in the order of 300 instruments a year, and to do that we have to be very regimented about what we do and how we do it, or we would just get horribly confused. So here you can see this is when it says built for, that's the name that'll go in the label, the start date and the end date and the wood and the binding. There's no rosette on this. The head plate and tuners and the stringing and all the finish. And then down here where we check off the steps as we build the instrument. Also in this database we have all of our artist information, and it's linked in the artists and the instruments. So I'm going to go to the artist record here. This is Mo Dixon with all his information, and here we have his instruments and then his YouTube videos and so forth. So what we've done is put it all in the database, and so the website dynamically goes and just looks up Mo and all of his information and presents that for us. And just to show you how this is all connected, I'm going to go back to the configuration. And first I'm going to go to our website. That's the home page. I'm going to hit that button to go to the enthusiast page. I'm going to do uke tracker on that instrument, which is 286. So there is Char's Snowflake, and you can see Curly Myrtle Soprano Tradition. Now I'm going to go back to the database locally. I'm going to change the model from a tradition to a classic. And I'm going to now just set this record, store it. Now I'm going to go to the website and I'm going to refresh that page. And you can see it now says 286 Curly Myrtle Soprano Classic. And so the cool thing about that is that when you call us and put in an order or make a change to your order, I can sit down at the computer right then, no matter where I am in the world. I can sit down, I can make that change, and it's immediately visible to you. So most everything we do is it's designed for efficiency, because Shar and Aaron and I, with a couple of shop helpers, do everything. And in order to do that, and I mean website development and database management, the only way to do that is to be incredibly efficient and disciplined about it. And so that's how all of that works. Thanks.